I'm Cami McKinnon. I'm doing the SLP for the Pediatric Habilitation. I chose scenario H. We have 4-year-old Jackson with a moderate to severe hearing loss in both ears, so he wears 2 hearing aids. With me today, I have Miss Ruoff, the parent of Jackson. I just wanted to talk to you. It is your first consultation and considering SLP. Thank you very much for considering me to be your SLP.
Yes.
Um, I just wanted to go over and discuss with you some of the therapy program expectations that I had going forward if you were to choose me for your weekly sessions. So first of all, like I just said, we would want to do weekly sessions and going through to work with Jackson. Want to make sure that he's getting these sessions weekly consistently so we can continue to get him going through. We want to be doing a lot of language-rich therapy. Seeing as he has these hearing aids, we want to make sure that these hearing aids are being flooded with all this oral language, all this auditory input. So he's really catching up with his peers because right now he is going to be a little bit behind going through as he does have this hearing impairment. So that's how we want to work with his technology, his hearing aids. We want to be putting all this language in both in therapy as well as outside of therapy. And so I wanted you to hopefully be a part of a lot of these sessions so that you can really see what we're doing and what we're going through so that you can also input this at home. What do you think about that?
So, as you know, Jackson is in an ASL preschool. We originally wanted him to go the ASL route, but so many of us in our family use spoken language. And so we now find it difficult for him to communicate with a lot of our family members. And I myself am taking classes at our community college to learn more ASL. And so the reason I might have difficulty making some of these meetings is because it conflicts with my school schedule, my work schedule. And I'm just worried we have like a lot going on and how I'm going to be able to juggle that. Obviously, I want to be there for him and support him, but logistically, I'm just having trouble figuring out how I'm going to make all that work.
Completely understandable, and I'm very proud of you for trying to learn ASL as well.
Thank
Uh, Definitely very important when coming to the child's language. Want to make sure that we're also inputting language that he already knows and is familiar with too. Um, Obviously, we do want you to be a part of the meetings as well, but you don't necessarily have to be a part of the entire meeting. I can work with Jackson on my own for a good majority, a good chunk. But the reason why it is important that you should be there is because we do want you bringing the same therapy methods to the house, to the home when I'm not there with you guys. That way, we're not trying 2 different methods. We're not trying 2 different things when trying to bring this language back for Jackson. Like I said, he does have a lot of catch up to come up with when it comes to this language. We want to try to make sure that we're using a pattern and a program that's best suited for him to go through. Is there any way we could work out you coming in just a couple of times or at the last end of the meeting so that we can kind of summarize what we're going through and what we're doing with Jackson so we can kind of help implement this program at home?
Yeah, I think that that could work. I think I could probably show up for the last 10 or 15 minutes, especially when I'm the one picking him up from those sessions. I think I can make that work. And I think I can also talk to my husband. And on days that I can't be there, even for that last little bit, maybe he can pick up Jackson. And that way, between the two of us, we're getting somebody is getting that information from you, and we can share that with each other. And maybe even you can just email me some notes too from your sessions of like just highlighting points or things that you want us to be doing at home that I think would be helpful since I won't be there for the whole session.
That's a
What do
wonderful
you
idea,
think?
and that's a wonderful idea, and I think having your husband be a part of this is also a really important part. And that way, I can also talk with him, and we can make sure that everyone is on the same page when it comes to Jackson. I'll make sure that he's getting all this knowledge from everybody, and that everybody's on the same page when it comes to bringing all this therapy for him. So that's a really great idea, and we could definitely work with a summarized notes that I can email you as well. I
Okay,
think that's
great. I think that
perfect.
would be helpful. I would really appreciate that. Thank you.
Awesome. Do you have any other questions for me about what you want to expect or what you want to see when it comes to Jackson's therapy?
No, obviously we just want him to catch up as quickly as possible. I kind of wish we would have come to this decision a little bit sooner, but I guess we didn't know it until we lived it. And I hope just between the two, ASL and oral language now, the auditory verbal therapy with you, he can get to where he needs to be. So,
Absolutely. And we'll definitely bring in a little bit ASL as well since he knows some of that, so it makes the transition a lot easier for him.
oh, that would be great. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay.